Right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday, and a small importer distributor of Spanish wines in to see us. And I like to do business with these smaller guys because usually when you specialize in a region or a country, usually you find people that have better wines because they have to. That's all they sell. That's what they specialize in, and they have an expertise on it. And these guys do a great job. And we started out with a little Crianza, Cillar de Silos. This is 100% Tempranillo, 3 months in French oak. A lot of intense fruit here, this wild strawberry and kind of raw steak note to the nose. Really big and chewy wine on the tongue. Lots of ripe fruit, silky smooth tannins, and that nice spice to the finish. A very good little example of a Crianza, $22.50. All right, then little Torre Silo, the same winery. A Tempranillo Riserva, Ribera del Duero, and doesn't say Reserva on the government label, but does on the other label. I've never seen that before in a Spanish wine. Anyways, nice intensity on the nose, dark kind of strawberry jam-like fruit, really pretty floral notes, kind of a smoky burnt wood aroma also in the nose, some dried meat notes coming out on the second day. Really nice intensity on the tongue. This wine's got an excellent ripeness, a nice hand of spices, and that smoky burnt campfire wood note coming through on the finish. Really big and fruity, but excellent balance. Very good juice at $30 a bottle. All right, up next, the Enate Riserva Cabernet Sauvignon from Somontano. And this wine spends 12 months in French oak, 100% varietal, and this is a really good amount of currant berry fruit here. There's kind of black olive tapenade, some loamy earthy notes, and a little bit of that dried kind of gamey note to the bouquet. Really big and chewy wine. Lots of that wild berry fruit on the palate here with a good amount of tannins, dark spices, and earthy notes on the finish. Quite well built still. Quite large for an 08. Very good little wine at $26. You can find some older vintage stuff from Spain. Still very good at a reasonable price. All right, the Otazu Premium Cuvee Navarra. And this is a 50% Cabernet, Tempranillo, and Merlot blend, and a good amount of spice here. 12 months in French oak, that dark currant, and notes of graphite and earthy aromas coming from the glass, fine herbs, and big and chewy wine on the tongue. This wine for $14. Wow, a really nice little value. Definitely the best value so far we've had here. When you look at Spanish wines and values, usually they go hand in hand, but everything up to this point, you know, kind of what you would expect, I think, for the price, but this one really over-delivered. Some dry tannins at the end, but like I said, a very good little wine for $14. All right, the Vino Tinto Pago de Otazu, and this is also Navarra, but there's a new DOP here. There's only 14 of them in the Spanish country, and this DOP designation, I think they brought that about to standardize all of Europe, but I don't know if it's ever going to happen. Anyways, this one's a big and chewy wine, 16 months in French oak, 90% Cab, 10% Tempranillo, and lots of dark currant and berry fruit on the tongue, some espresso and soy-like qualities, big and chewy wine on the palate, dark berry fruit, fine tannins, a nice hand of acidity here, that dark earth and spice carrying through on the finish. Excellent juice at $29.75. All right, the Moradas de San Martino Intigo Garnacha from Madrid, sorry. And it's 100% old vine Grenache from the Madrid DO. You don't see the Madrid DO too often. It's very small. Good amount of funky barnyard and earthy notes to this wine, man. Ripe, jammy, dark berry and plum fruit, dark spices, and even more coming out on the second day for $21. This is a big and chewy wine. Lots of intensity, matched by the acidity here at the end, and really needs a little bit of time to me, this 2008 still. A very good example of old vine Grenache. All right, that's what we had to drink with our small boutique importer from Spain. I'm your host, Andrew Lamposoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.